Hey everyone, so we're going to be reading chapter 4 today of Lily and Miss Liberty. And when we left off on Friday, she was making those crowns to sell to make money for the pedestal for her class for the Statue of Liberty. So chapter 4 is called Crowns for Sale. Let's go ahead and read this chapter together. After dinner, Papa and Grandma helped Lily carry the crowns downstairs. Papa placed 2 wooden crates on the sidewalk. Then he put a plank across to make a shelf. He nailed Lily's sign to the front of the plank. "Good luck, Lily," Grandma said as she and Papa went back to the apartment. Lily arranged her crowns on the plank. Only 8 would fit, so she put the rest on the front step beside her. She sat down and waited. Suddenly she remembered something. People would want to see themselves with their crowns on, so she ran upstairs to get her little mirror. Lily was just putting on one of her crowns when Mr. Kaminsky walked by with his dogs. "My, you look pretty today, Lily. Are you a princess?" "No, Mr. Kaminsky. I'm selling crowns for Miss Liberty's pedestal. Would you like to buy one?" "Oh, no, thank you. They wouldn't fit on my head." "Oh, but I made them so that they fit everybody," Lily said eagerly. "How about I give you 5 cents and you keep the crown?" Mr. Kaminsky pulled some money out of his pocket. "Well, thank you," said Lily, but she was disappointed. She watched Mr. Kaminsky continue down the street with his dog. Mr. Rosen stuck her head out of the window. "It's much better," she called. "I'm up and about again." Lily smiled. "That's good, Miss Rosen. Would you like to buy a crown?" "What for?" Miss Rosen asked. "It's for Miss Liberty's pedestal." That statue. Who wants it? I want to know," Miss Rosen said as she withdrew from the window. "I do, Miss Rosen," Lily said softly, but Miss Rosen was already gone. Horses and carriages passed up and down the street, but no one seemed to be looking her way. Several people walked in, but they didn't stop. Now Joe O'Grady was coming towards her, pushing a baby carriage. Lily looked at her hopefully. "Would you like to buy a crown?" she asked. Joe picked up a crown and looked at it. "Oh, you look pretty," Lily said, admiring Joe's bright red hair pulled on top of her head. Joe peered at herself in Lily's mirror. "How much?" she asked. 10 cents. Lily held her breath. "Oh, all right," Joe O'Grady said, "if it's for a good cause." She gave Lily 10 cents and put the crown in the carriage. Lily wondered why she didn't wear it. Just then, Lily spotted Rachel coming towards her from across the street. "What are those?" Rachel asked, pointing at the crowns. "They're crowns, like the ones on Miss Liberty." "How come you made so many?" "I'm selling them to get money for the pedestal," Lily said. "They're 10 cents each." "Can I try one on?" Lily handed her the crown she had on her head. Rachel put it on. "Let me see how I look." She peered at herself in the mirror. "Not bad," she said. "You can have it," Lily said impulsively. "But I don't have 10 cents, Rachel said. "Well, that's all right. You can still have it," Lily said. "Oh, thanks," Rachel paused. "You know what?" "What?" Lily asked. "I'm not French like I said." Lily looked surprised. "You're not?" "My mother said I'm Polish." "You know what?" Lily said. "I'm not French either. I'm named after my aunt in Ireland." "But we could pretend to be French, couldn't we?" Rachel said. "Bonjour." That means good morning. Lily put on another crown. "Bonjour," she said. Rachel stood on the sidewalk in front of Lily's stand. "I think we should yell to get people to stop. We can yell together." There they are selling some of their crowns. Lily grinned at her best friend. Selling the crowns with Rachel was going to be fun. "Crowns for sale," they yelled. 10 cents for a crown to help Miss Liberty. A fancy carriage pulled by 2 black horses and stopped in front of the stand. A lady leaned out the window. "A crown, did you say? I'll take 2 for my daughters." Rachel raced up to the carriage with 2 crowns and handed them to the lady. "Thanks," she said when she received the dimes. As the carriage moved on, Rachel ran out onto the street and began yelling, "Crowns for sale! Buy a crown for Miss Liberty!" By 5 o'clock, all the crowns were sold. When they counted the money, they had made $1.35. "That wasn't so hard, was it?" Rachel said cheerfully. "See you tomorrow at school, Lily." Lily watched Rachel skip across the street, holding on to the crown perched on her head. Imagine making all that money for Miss Liberty's pedestal. Won't Mama be surprised? So they sold all those crowns and they got $1.35. So I'm wondering, because we've still got a big chunk of the book left, I'm wondering what's going to happen next. Are they going to make more crowns? Are she and Rachel going to form like a little business together? I'm wondering what's going to happen. You'll have to let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time when we read Lily and Miss Liberty. Bye, guys.